It's fine. Happy New Year, my brother. How you feeling? Happy
Ha-
holidays. I mean,
Happy New Year. Nah,
happy,
I celebrate the New Year, bro.
I
We
have to
good.
ask
We
you what it
good.
is. 'Cause I find myself saying Merry Christmas or Happy Thanksgiving to you guys. Some of y'all
Yeah.
don't really share holidays, so I'll be like, okay, maybe just go holidays to play it safe, man.
Yeah, I say holidays to keep it safe too, but you know what
Keep
I
it
mean?
safe.
Like growing up in America, Christmas ain't even religious anymore. It's kind of just like a, you know what I mean? People just celebrate it, give each other presents and shit. But thank you. Happy holidays to you too, bro.
Yes, sir, man. My brother, let's go ahead, man. How would you describe your 2023?
Dominant. Sick 2.0. You know what I
Right.
mean? That's what it's a joke between me and the homies. Like it's a brand new version of me. I actually just like right before the new year was going through my whole journey from like because I got big plans this year, right? Especially with the music.
Mhm.
Um, so I was just going through all the battles I did, and the difference from when I battled Jay the Nightwing to when I battle A Ward is
Right.
like night and day. You know what I mean? Like so yeah, this is just the year I feel like I was in full control. You know what I mean? Um yeah, and this is just a result of being in like uh I don't know how to say it besides like the cliche being in a different bag. You know what I mean? But like that's what it was, you know what I mean? Like yeah.
Did you lose a battle in
No,
2023?
not one. Not one.
You sure about that,
Uh
sir?
yeah, I think so homeschool 30. I
Yes.
arguably had 430s too. Disaster,
30.
clear. A Ward, I think I 30'd them. And then in London, I main evented over there in the Steel Yard. Shout out to Koj. I think that was a 32. That shit just dropped as well for everybody that was looking forward to it. Yeah, that's on YouTube now.
Okay.
But yeah.
Where do you feel you rank in the Cody conversation this year?
I don't know. I know I should definitely be on the list somewhere because of my year being dominant, but I know that, you know what I mean, I only had 4 solo battles besides those, you know what I mean, me and Castro battle Clips and DNA for Pat's memorial event, Long Live Pat Stay.
Yes,
You know what I
sir.
mean? But 2-on-2s don't count, you know what I mean? And yeah, I don't know. I honestly maybe top 10, top 15 for sure.
Top 10.
But
Top
I
10.
know, yeah, I know, 4 battles is like the cut, that's like
Yes.
the minimum,
That's a
you know
dream
what I
match.
mean?
Yes. Mhm.
So yeah, so I know I'm on the list somewhere. I ain't lost a round, arguably, you know what I mean? So pretty dominant since you know since my loss with Sean. I feel like I'm like a whole new person, bro. Like me and Torque was one of the battles of last
Woo!
year, and then I ain't lost since. You know what I mean? So yeah,
Are you
probably
having
top
fun?
10 somewhere.
Are you having fun still?
Oh yeah, this is one of the most fun years because if you look at it, bro, I kind of did something like I wanted to just diversify my schedule. I battled each one of them 4 battles is on a different league.
Mm.
I battle, main event over there, battle URL, Summer Madness, battled A Ward on Blackout, and then main evented on Premier Battles in London in the Steel Yard. That's diversification. That's the
Right.
word, right? Like
Right.
that's the that's what I wanted to do to have fun. And everybody I battled was different. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Homeschool is nothing like Disaster.
No.
Disaster is nothing like A Ward. A Ward is nothing like Koj. So like the opponents being different is getting me in a different bag too. But like on top of that, it's just I know how to control battles now. Like the one thing somebody's gonna realize when they in the ring with me is how much I'm controlling what's happening. You know what I mean? Like I figured that out. And only the professionals are the ones that it's gonna feel like a tennis match with. You know what I mean? So like, yeah. Super fun, bro. Super fun. And I learned how to balance that with being in the booth too. Like 2022, it was a little hard because
Mhm.
like, you know what I mean? I didn't know how to be writing all these songs and preparing for battles at the same time. But you know what I mean, I balanced that out this year. So
Well, talk to me about expanding the Real Sick brand when you go to London now and you go to
yeah,
Canada, King of the Dot, you go to London and everything like
yeah,
that. How
uh-huh,
was those experiences for you this year?
bruh. Like, yo, people recognizing you in a different accent.
It's
That's
crazy,
that,
right?
that shit. That
That's
shit's
different.
different. That
Different.
like it's different. It's different than the shit that's like out here, like New York and Cali in the South. Like we all got different accents, but we familiar with that. We met people around that. What I mean, talk like that. But
Absolutely.
you know, like in Canada, that was crazy because, first of all the like the people that are famous from there, like especially the Indian ones too, like that have like a million monthly listeners and shit like that. Like they were so hospitable, bro. Like and like I'm working with a lot of them now too, but like
Mm,
just even in general, like everybody around there is so hospitable. I see why people got that stereotype that Canada's nice. Like everybody there is so nice. Like people will drive you around wherever you want to go, and you
right.
know what I mean, shit like that. And then if people really fuck with you, which is the experience that I had over there, it's like you don't gotta move a muscle, bro. Like everybody's gonna be, it's kind of like being at like a caffeine event. You know what I mean? When you when you battle over a caffeine, it's like you could just say, "Yo, I need some water," and somebody's gonna go run and
So
get you something. You know what I mean?
it's
But
the
like
hospitality. It's the hospitality, it sounds like.
hospitality with Canada, and then with London, it was even crazier because they don't have a lot of battle events like with us on them over there, right?
Mm,
So we're the way they view us is magnified even more to where it is in the States. You know what I mean?
right.
Like in the US, I'll get stopped for pictures and shit, and people will just be complimentary, like, yo, you be killing shit. Yo, I'm a fan, whatever, whatever. Over there, yo, I met this dude. He was shaking when he met me. Like he was shaking, like bro, I've watched you on TV. Like I can't believe I'm meeting you. There was
That's
this whole clique of people from South Africa over there. Shout out to or not South Africa, Nigeria.
okay.
Shout out to Slim Buck. He's a
Mm,
battle rapper that came
mm.
from over there and was battling, and he was telling me how much people watch our shit over there, bro. And then so like that was crazy. And then the craziest shit, me and Castro were joking about this. He was out there too. When you land a haymaker, right? They'll react and then they start clapping. That's different. That's different than over here. So if you watch me versus Koj, and look at one of the times I shook the room, it's first the reaction and then they just start clapping. And I was like, that's a whole different experience. You know what I mean? Like
A little
that's
wild.
that's
A little
that's
wild.
crazy, bro. But it's been phenomenal, and even the people over there, like yo, when I tell you like, yo, this year is gonna be crazy. That's all I can say.
Well, let's go back here for a second. You said
Yeah,
somebody shook your hand, they were shaking, right?
yeah.
What do you think when you witness something like that? What's going through your mind when somebody, a fan of yours, that rock with you that hard, and they really fanning out in front of you right now? They really showing their support, and they really rock with you heavy.
I don't know how to
That's
because
battle
it's
rap. That's
happened.
battle
Yeah, it's just off battle rap. That's happened before too. Like, um, I forgot who. I think me and my girl were already there, and then like somebody else came and they were like tearing up, like talking to me. But like the reason I'm saying, I think it was a girl, and my girl was right next to me, so I thought it was awkward, but it wasn't even like that. And she was just saying like how much of a fan she is or whatever, right? But like shit like that has happened before, but it's like I still don't know how to. I just feel gratitude from it, you know what I mean? But like I try to just like, I put my hand on their shoulder to calm them down a bit or something like that. And I always just say I'm a regular person. You know what I
rap.
mean? Like I'm not like I don't view myself like anything like that you should be shaking in front of something like that. You know what I mean? It's a gratitude thing. You know what I mean? And I think that's the way, staying humble does get you farther. But like, you know what I mean? It's just it's a trip, bro. It's a trip. Like I can't. I don't know. I mean, I probably have a different reaction every time it happens. You know what I mean? But like, the main thing is I try to just everybody that comes up to me and says something like that, I just try to reinforce to them like, yo, I'm a regular guy. You know what I mean? Like I'm a normal person. Just like I appreciate you, thank you, all of that shit. You know what I mean? But it's crazy to see where it's gotten to, bro. Because
Mhm.
like now I've been in long enough to where I got a catalog to where people could go down a real sick rabbit hole. You know what I mean? Like I remember hearing Crook, one of my favorites, as you know.
Uh-huh.
I think we was on the Spaces or something with my boy Nino. It was like a year ago or something, and he said somebody told him to check me out, and then he went down a real sick rabbit hole or something. And I remember thinking to myself then, like, damn, I got enough shit out there to where people could go down a rabbit hole of my material.
Right.
And now it's even doper this year because I did want YouTube drops. So pretty much every battle I did except my battle with Diz was dropped on YouTube this year or last year. I mean, you know what I mean. So now there's even more material out there, and now there's gonna be a bunch of freestyles and shit dropping. Like I posted a snippet of one I did a minute
Yeah,
ago. I'm gonna be more
yeah.
consistent
I
with
like
that.
that. Uh-huh.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna be mad consistent with that. I mean, shit. I mean, in like 2 weeks, I'm a ask for a review on something. You know what I mean? But like, and then
Wait, so,
go
so let's
ahead.
go.
I
What's the
might be jumping.
reception? What's the reception you be getting on? That was the Mean 16 freestyle, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep.
What's the reception? Because I'm seeing a lot of people showing you love off that, brother.
Yeah,
Were you shocked?
because I'm happy I wasn't shocked because
Okay.
that's how I started rapping. I
Yeah,
mean,
but you
shit, people.
hold on, you posted it, right? You said I've been holding on to stuff too long. And I'm like, why are you holding on to stuff, brother? Let release that
So
shit.
so for 2 years, you heard me talking about me being in a booth, right?
Yes.
2 years, but I this is my first project, right? I'm trying to make sure, and I might have the Dr. Dre syndrome a little bit to where I'm like, you know what I mean? Like how I'm going over my shit over and over. But
Mm,
this is what I had to keep in mind. I got good advice from a lot of people that's in the industry and shit too, to where I know people like watching me rap. I
mm,
gotta make sure they like listening to me rap.
mm,
That's a difference a lot of battle rappers don't make. They when people are watching you on stage, they just watching you. They watching what's going on. They seeing your facial expressions and your body language and all that kind of shit. When it's just you on a mic, they gotta be able to just listen and just go wherever they want to go with it while they listening, right?
mm,
So a lot of the only year I didn't record music was 2021, and that was
mm.
the year I was the busiest. You know what I mean? Mike P, Danny, Ars, Av, Pat Stay, DNA. Like that was the run. You know what I mean? That was the year I was putting in the work to
Uh,
kind of build the catalog. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
But like when I got back to the booth after that, I gotta keep in mind most of my fan base is a battle rap fan base. And I make all kinds of music. I rap on different kind of beats, different kind of tempos, different topics, different like I'm not trying to punchline in my songs like I am when I
right,
battle, you know what I mean? So
right.
like I feel like I gotta have a project that's kind of like a transition project to where it's good enough for battle rap fans to hear, oh shit, he's fire on beat too, but then at the same time be able to hear what I do with songs and how I could make concepts and songs and just good shit to vibe to and listen to. Like, you know what I mean? So I went through so many different like drafts of songs I went through. And then in the beginning it was like just random producers, and then now it turned into these producers with names. Like I said, they get like 1 million monthly listeners. These songs gotta be
Wow.
fire. You know what I mean? Like I got a couple of them on there. But like it has to be a good transition project. But I'm pretty much done. I got one last session today. After this tonight, actually, I'm like finalizing my intro or something. But yo, it's pretty much done. You know what I mean? So um, we have this whole rollout. I got this whole thing. I think I mentioned it last year that I got into some. Uh, I, I don't think I've revealed it, but like something. I can't say with like that'll help this music be
Right.
distributed properly. You know what I
So,
mean? So like,
see, let
go
me
ahead.
ask you a question. Two questions.
Yeah.
What's the name of the project? How many songs? And a release date? Three questions, pardon me.
Well, all that is tentative, right?
Okay.
See, I'm learning all these contract words now. I'm, I'm learning all these industry contract
Okay.
words.
All right. All right.
Yo, this what I can tell you.
All right.
I do have a title. I don't know if that's what it's going to be because I don't want to say it and then I switch it to something else. The release date I could say way before the summer. I'm
Okay.
aiming for end of first quarter.
Mm-hmm.
There's gonna be a lot of visuals and music videos and shit
Okay.
like that
So,
too. And like I said, I'm about to be dropping a lot of shit of me over beats. There's probably before I get to the songs, I'll probably drop a couple freestyles and shit like that.
mm,
Um, I just been backlogging content. You know what I mean? Like I just been just stacking. You know what I mean? And now it's just time to that's why I said I've been holding on to shit because you know, I've been working and I know now I could kind of chill and just put the content out instead of having a my worst nightmare was if I put out 6 freestyles, let's say, every week and a half, and then I get to the sixth one, and then let's say the fourth one blows up, and then like everybody's looking, and now they wait, and now I gotta scramble to get more material and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like while I got a battle coming up and all now I got enough to kind of sit and chill and still do the battles as much as I can. You know what I mean? I'm also gonna be doing a lot of like live performances and shit. I gotta work that muscle this year. You know what I mean? Performing music is a lot different than performing battles.
all
You
right.
know what I mean? And I got that experience when shout out to Jazzy B. Like I say this all the time. He's like the Snoop Dogg of my people. I got
Mm,
like an album placement on his album. So he invited me out. It's on my Instagram. I got to perform with him, and I'm my only performing experience in the last couple of years has been battle rap, right? So I'm
right.
rapping my verse, but I'm
Right.
rapping it like a battle rapper. So like it's
Mm,
on beat, but I'm saying the line like da 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 da, and then nobody's reacting. Obviously, it's just a bunch of like hip hop fans in the front just bobbing their head, right?
right.
While I'm rapping, and then I end the verse, and then it gets to the hook, and then everybody puts their hands back up. So I was like, why am I trying to battle rap this verse? Like people are just vibing up here. So then by the time it got to my second verse, then I knew what was up and got to control the crowd a little bit, be more, interactive with them. It's just like, there's like people in the front just enjoying their time. I ain't got to battle rap the shit, but I still got to be able to rock a fucking
Crowd.
crowd. You know what I mean? So like,
Right.
I think it'll be an easier muscle to work because you have all these elements helping you, like a beat and a hype man, and the catchiness of how words sound over a beat. Whereas battle rap is a lot harder, I think, because the only thing you using to control the crowd is your voice, is you. You don't got a beat, you don't got a hype man, you don't got none of that. You know what I mean? So, but I do want to practice that muscle a lot because uh yeah, I got a bunch of shit I'm gonna be going, you know, putting out there. But yeah,
Um, how'd you feel about Let's Talk Battle Rap podcast having you and A Ward at number 6, best battle of the year?
I think it was one of the best battles of the year.
It was.
Um, I think I mean I didn't really get to inspect the list like that.
Mhm.
But I do think it was up there, man, and it came at a time where like you know that battle was important not only for me because I was just coming off the disaster battle, which had
Mhm.
all the controversy instead of the fact I was kind of kicking his ass. You know what I mean? Like I think my first round against Diz was one of the best rounds of the night, but that shit gets slept on because of the bullshit he did. That kind of killed the energy for the rest of Summer Madness. I don't know if you noticed, like it was like a lingering feeling of like people being exhausted. I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know if that's what it was, but like, bruh, like I was just mad because that's never how I thought a battle with me and Disaster would go. You know what I mean?
Right,
Because like
right,
I
right.
I people always hype that battle up to be like, yo, that
How many
battle was
times I asked you, well, you and this ass are gonna
yeah,
battle? I asked you that for like 2 years. And
yeah,
then
man. So I wanted something to prove, and li- I wanted like a every year I give y'all a battle of the year every
you
year,
did so bad. Absolutely
every
was one
year.
battle. Like
So
fire.
so so I was like, I gotta give something like that. The A Ward battle was coming up. He's coming off the Verb shit. He
Mhm.
battled Frack, Verb, Clips, me. Then he was supposed to have Holmesy the week after. Then he's going to London. I was like, you just throwing me in the middle of a run? Like you think it's like that? Like I felt like I said, my MC side felt insulted. You know what I mean? So I was just super motivated. That was like the perfect moment of the zone I was in, the motivation, everything going on, just clashing. You know what I mean? And I do think it was a highlight moment of the year. It was probably one of the highlights of that weekend. Enough people ain't talking about that Jay the Nightwing and Mad
And
Flex
Matt
battle.
Flex, I'm with you
That
on that.
battle,
That's crazy.
that's one of the best battles of the year.
So I saw lists around. Listen, I'm not here to knock anyone's list, right? Real sick. But I
Yeah.
saw a couple of lists floating around social media
Uh-huh.
and some battles they got on there. I liked them. But dog, the best battles on King of the Dot that weekend was you and A Ward, Nady and Ilmac, and
Yeah.
Matt Flex and Jada Nightwing. Like those three
Hell
battles,
yeah.
King of the Dot card with a fire battles.
I don't see enough people talking about that. I think them three are probably in the top 10. You know what I
Those
mean?
battles
This
are
this
fire.
the crazy the competition level, the shit, the man, the topics that get addressed. You know what I like about all of them battles? Like most battles that pop or like that are the best is usually like it's a bunch of just punchlines only. You know what I mean? I like those battles because they have more than that. They got every element of
Right.
battle rap in them. You know what I mean? They got more. They got punchlines, angles, flows, whatever, whatever. What all that long list, jokes, like all of that. So yeah, I think them three should definitely be there. But yeah, Jada Nightwing and Mad Flex especially. I was there live for that. That shit was even the intro. The intro gets you hyped enough because you pan over to Jay, he don't say nothing. Crowd reacts. Pan over to Flex, he don't say nothing. Oh shit, it's about to go down. You know what I mean? Like that shit. That shit was very
Those brothers
organic.
went
No
in.
pun
Those brothers
intended.
went in, man. Those brothers got
Yeah,
busy. Man. They got
for
busy,
sure.
man.
But yeah, I
For
think me and Ward was definitely up there. And shout out to Ward. I mean, he's had a crazy schedule. I think he got two of them, right? Him and Verb was
Verb,
up there too. Yeah.
Verb,
So
yeah.
shout
Mhm.
shout out to Ward. But yeah, I definitely think that was a good gentleman 30 to put on there. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
And I was happy. I was happy for King of the Dot also for having all those fire battles on that card. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. Hell
That
yeah.
was organic and all that, man. Um,
Yeah.
I saw you put out a list for 2024. You said you want Rum Nitty, Tay Rock, Ilmac, Pass, and Chess.
Yeah.
Now,
Uh
how feasible and reasonable would you get those? I think you and Nitty. That has to happen this year, right?
it should have happened last year. You know what I mean? Like it
Yeah,
probably should have happened the year before that.
yeah,
Not the
yeah.
year before that, but definitely last
That's
year.
it.
I mean, look, me and Nitty was almost booked. Um shit. I think before I battled Twerk, when I was coming off of the Shine loss, my next battle was about to be Nitty in Arizona. Because I'm crazy. I'm a psycho. Like, you know what I mean? When Nitty battled Bill Collector, you know what I mean? That
Slade. I just saw Kid Slade and him battle in Arizona. That was a
yeah.
little bit right.
I just wanted something, you know what I mean, another back against the wall moment. But battling Torque on the return is that too. You know what I mean? But
Yes.
that it almost happened then, and then we got an offer for it this year, but it was on like a um like an app event card. And I was
Mhm.
like, me and Nitty, and I told Nitty this too. I mean, and Nitty agrees. Like, we're not an app event battle. You know what I mean? Like, we're, and I love the app, but
Mhm.
I'm saying like me, the things me and Nitty can do. If I know where I'm gonna be. That one week I thought me and Nitty was going down,
Yeah.
bruh. It's the scariest thing in the world, and it brings your mind somewhere else. So I know where I'm gonna be, and I know he respects. I mean, you could tell from how he's reacting to my shit versus A Ward how much he
Absolutely.
respects me.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like so. I think that battle is gonna be a highlight of the year that it goes down. Whenever it goes down, it should happen this year. I know he wants to battle Lux, so I think
Yeah,
he should definitely battle Lux. But I mean, shit, I'll battle anybody else that I mentioned on that card,
yeah,
and then me
yeah.
and Nitty could battle later down the year or something like that. You know what I mean?
Would you battle Rock on iBattle?
I would. I mean, that's one of my home leagues and shit. But
Mm-hmm.
um, I think it would probably be better on
You are.
URL just because
Mm-hmm.
that's his home. You know what I mean? Either way, you either gonna battle in my home or his home. You know what I mean? Like so. I mean, it's up to that. But again, battles of those that kind of like magnitude and shit. I feel like they deserve like we're both on the URL roster, whereas only one of us is from our battle. You know what I mean? So it probably makes more sense in URL. And I mean, it would just be another challenge. You know what I mean? It's like all these battles that I'm saying like are pretty much who else am I battling after that? You know what I mean? Like I've
Yeah.
I've kind of battled everybody, and then I guess after this year is when I would start battling the newer guys and trying to you
Mm-hmm.
know put shine light on them because there's a lot of talent over there. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But I'm almost done with the game. You know what I mean? So like I'm almost there. I battle pretty much everybody. That list is the people list of people I want to battle. I did see people say some names I forgot to say. Like I think me and Thesaurus would be fire.
Okay.
I think somebody said me and Reed. I never thought about that, but I was like, that might be kind of crazy just because of the flow patterns and shit. Um, but yeah, I mean, those names that you said for sure. I mean, me and Pass been wanting to battle. You know what I mean? I think me and Chess would be crazy. So yeah, yeah,
Now,
for
here's the
sure.
thing. A lot of people say they want Ilmac to battle on URL, right? Let's
Uh-huh.
say Ilmac was supposed to go on URL. Battling you on URL makes sense, wouldn't it? If he decided to
Hell,
get to battle on
yeah,
URL.
yeah, for sure. I mean, I would battle him King of the Dot or URL. I
Absolutely.
think I don't think Ilmac would have any trouble uh transitioning. Maybe a stage would be a little bit of a transition, but if this was like a smack volume, you seen what he did with Nitty. I mean,
Yeah.
he could do that in a smack volume too. You know what I mean? Like Ilmac is one of the best, and
Ilmac
I
is fire. Ilmac
and
is
I
fire.
think and the only thing that's on his bucket list probably is a URL battle.
That's it.
So
That's it.
yeah, I would love to. I know he's mentioned Danny Myers too. Him and Danny would be crazy. So
Yes.
I mean, either one of those, whether I battle him or not, I think Matt got a battle on URL. You know what I mean? But I definitely do want to battle Mac this year for sure.
And I interviewed Sharon yesterday. He said
Uh-huh.
he'd be interested in battling you.
Yeah, Sharon's a tricky dude to prepare for. He's kind of he's crazy.
That's the
He's
crazy
crazy. I
one.
saw.
Because you know why? He's the only one I really had beating Big K this year.
Mm,
I had
Sharon
Big K
Sharon.
beating and Rex after he
Yeah.
lost to Sharon.
Sharon is crazy, man. Sharon is crazy. His material for K was fire. And I'm trying to remember who I think he was battling. I forgot who he was battling that there was like a month or something where like he was cool with somebody I was cool with. So like I heard him prepping and stuff. Like he was this is my first round, whatever, we was sparring and shit. I forgot who I was battling at the time, but anyway, he's definitely a crazy talent. So I mean, wherever it would make sense. I mean, Sharon's a legend,
Right.
especially up in King of the Dot. You know what I mean? So shit,
Absolutely.
yeah, for sure. I'm with it. I gave a list of people that after I battled them, I pretty much that like I said, that's when like people always want me to people are tagging me to battle some of the new guys like
Eunice. Yeah,
Eunice, yeah.
I like that. I like
Like
that.
you me and Eunice would be crazy whenever it
I
goes
like
down.
Eunice,
I
man.
already know. I already know. I
I
already know.
like that kind
Eunice,
of battle.
Eunice, Eunice is fire.
Yo,
Eunice is
like, I
crazy.
fucks with Eunice heavy,
Hell
bro.
yeah. Yeah, Eunice is crazy. And I think I hit him up after he battled Miss Hustle.
Hmm.
And I said something like, "Yo, who told you to start flowing like that? Like that's kind of good. Like that's kind of it was something like that. I forgot what I said to him, but his flows is crazy, and you know I
Yeah,
like that shit.
yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah,
that's the
yeah.
shit I do. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, whenever me and Eunice happen, I mean, it's gonna be a rapping ass battle. And he went crazy against Klutz. Klutz is fire too.
Yes, that's fire
Um,
too. Yes.
people want me to battle Authentic because of our history with UW
Now,
and all of that.
stay right there for a second. You know
Yeah.
that. Give the people the background with that because I had on my show early last year. He spoke about that a little bit. I like to get your take.
Yeah,
Uh,
I mean, my first battle on camera ever was me versus Authentic. It
mm-hmm,
was a UW tournament.
mm-hmm,
We battled each other in the first round, and they liked us so much they like we're not eliminating either one of y'all. Y'all staying in the tournament, and then we beat everybody else and ended up in the finals. You know what I mean? So then we battled. Then I think I heard him say he thinks he won. I
mm-hmm,
think I won. You know what I
mm-hmm,
mean? But like that's how that shit ended. And then since then, I mean, I battled like maybe once or twice a year until I got on I battle. Like I was just chilling. I wasn't an active battle rapper until 2019. You know what I
mm-hmm,
mean? So now, so I battled him. What was that? 2016, I think maybe 2016 or something is when I battled him the first and second time, either 15 or 16. So
mm-hmm.
now, what is that? 8 years later. Now
Yeah,
9 years later. You know what I mean? So and yeah, like all these names that I'm mentioning, Foots, Souffleur Soul, I seen him say something. Like
oh yeah, Yusuf Flair.
I think all these names are definitely people that like I don't think less of them. You know what I mean? I think they're incredible talents. I'm just in my storyline, I have a couple more battles before I start battling the newer
Right.
guys in my in,
That's
in
like
my head.
20,
You know what I mean?
2025, right?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
2025 shit. Like,
yeah,
and that's not no slight to them. You know what I mean?
right.
Like, I'm just trying to control my career in a certain kind of way because I feel like I did the work to where I was just battling
Mm-hmm,
back to back whoever they gave me. You know what I
mm-hmm,
mean? So, and I feel like I know what it's like being where they at. Trust me, where Eunice is at when he battled Klutz is like where I was at when I battled Magic. You know what I mean? Like it was like right there. Everybody's like knowing who I am, not name wise, but just like, or maybe even before that. That might be like because Eunice ain't battled a vet yet. Well, he battled Hustle, right?
yeah,
He
yeah.
just he just battled Hustle, yeah. So it's probably around the time my Chilla battle, right after my Chaos battle. You know what I mean? My Magic battle, places like that.
Right.
Klutz is probably a little because he battled JC. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So like
Got a
I,
chill
I
also.
know,
Got a chiller and Cortez.
yeah. So he's already at. I know where they're at. They're at that place like me, Chaos, Easy, all of us was at the end of
Uh,
2020. Fonz,
mm,
Ace, like all of us. Like
right.
we all had that um yeah, we all had that feeling like where they at. But I'm not I think it, just a little more work needs to be done from them before uh I battle them.
Absolutely.
I'm way too experienced. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
18 URL battles in, and only four of them is people from like my class. You know what I mean?
Mm,
So like everybody else is top tier or vet. So or legend. You know what I mean? So like that's a lot of work. So I feel like yeah, I just want to beat the game and then I battle. That's why when I go to I battle like the newer guys because I feel like I beat the game over there. Like
mm.
that's why uh I almost said some shit I wasn't about. I wasn't supposed to say.
So let me ask you this about iBattle right quick. I
Okay.
felt
Yeah.
in the month of December, right, when all the pay-per-views are going around,
Yeah.
right? Nobody was
Uh huh.
speaking of iBattle before, right? Come to find out, is one of the best pay-per-views that month with
Mm,
URL
for sure.
Homecoming, Chrome.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yo, I'm so happy for iBattle, bro. They this year they really put this stamp. I mean, they've been had this stamp on it, but I mean, like, bro, this year is like they really showing why they one of the best. I think
well, even
Lex always
2020,
describes it.
In 2023, they showed the best. I think 2024, this year is when the eye is really going to be an eye battle this year. I think this year.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I mean they really stamped the fact that they a
Right.
factor in battle rap. Like they to the top 5 league easily.
Yes,
I think
absolutely,
like
absolutely.
easily. So I think the way Lex always describes it is like our battle is like the ECW of battle rap. You know what I mean? It's kind of
I like
like
that.
the
I like that. I
you know
like
what I mean? That's
RBD
yeah.
said, man, I got you.
Yeah,
I got
yeah. It got it's the extreme rule. That's where you'll
you.
see a Tay Rock versus Febo. You know what I mean? Or a Nitty versus CJA. You're gonna see all these, or a me versus homeschool.
Old
Like you're
school,
only
right?
gonna see battles like that on the ECW or battle rap. You know what I mean? And Lex. I always salute Lex, man. He's one of the main reasons I am where I am today. You know what I mean?
He
So I'm
said, he
happy to
said you're the
see.
best in the world.
I appreciate that, man. I do from him for
You know what I
sure.
mean?
I mean, shit. From him from I mean shit I was having Arsenal stand behind me when I battled A Ward was crazy because
Mhm.
I remember I think what was it, my second or third battle on camera, Ars was there, and I remember trying to rap and impress Ars. Then I went from battling him and now he's behind me supporting me versus A Ward. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
shit like that is crazy too. And shout out to UW. I see they got a
Yes.
yeah,
March. I was
yeah,
about to
yeah,
ask
yeah.
you a question about that.
Yeah.
If you got a phone call for March to be on UW, you say what, sir?
If I get the phone call, of course. Of
You
course.
Arsenal, you shouldn't call the man Jersey, sir. I mean, it's only right.
How you know I didn't get a phone call already?
You might have got a phone call. You might have got a phone call, brother. We
Hey
never
man,
know. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
happy to see that's a highlight of the year so far. That
Mhm,
UW's coming back, and it's dope to see that it's in New Orleans too. I have
mhm.
a feeling that you know what I mean. It's gonna be it's not only gonna be a Jersey battle rap league. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
shout out to Ars, man.
That's
Of
ours.
course, legend.
Word. So, what should we be looking forward to 2024? Music, freestyles, project. You got a list of people you want to battle, right?
Yeah, I feel like I feel like the whole beginning of this year is probably going to be mostly music focused. Um, I probably won't battle until April, March, May, somewhere there. You know what I mean? And to
Okay.
be honest, the way the leagues are going, there's probably not even going to be any big events till then either. They're probably gonna, you know what I mean? Just how the leagues
Mhm.
operate. I feel like, you know what I mean? That's like when battle rap season starts. You know what I mean? The springtime. So that's
Right.
probably when I'll be in battles. But yeah, before that, yo, I got a project that I'm really happy about. Oh, I didn't answer how many songs. It's probably gonna be 10 songs.
Mhm.
I'll probably have some bonus songs released after. You know what I mean? I did a lot of features last year with some
Word.
people that are like that you listen to. So
Really? Look
be
out.
on the lookout for
Look out.
those.
Okay. I
Yeah,
think I
be
know. I
on the
think I
lookout.
know. I'm believing
uh
that. I'm
yeah,
believing that. I'm not gonna put that look.
but shout out to them, of course. That's an
Right.
honor. Um but yeah, so there's gonna be no features on my project. This is just getting getting people used to
Solo
what I sound
dolo.
like.
Okay.
Yeah, this is
Solo dolo.
on this one. Now the next one is probably gonna be, because of all the connections and shit I made, I'm gonna probably have a stacked track list. But this is just to not only show people, but to kind of just introduce people to what I sound like musically. You know what I mean? You're gonna hear every kind of record from me. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? I won't say every kind of. I mean, I don't got no fucking twerk records on there. You know what I mean? That you could play in a strip club. Like I don't got none of those. But I mean, like you gonna hear
Mhm.
all the different kinds of music that I like making that speak to me. You know what I mean? So you're gonna hear that, and you're gonna hear bars, and obviously top tier lyricism on everything. You know what I mean? But still shit you could vibe to, still shit you could relate to, still shit you could listen to when you in the gym, like all
Right.
that kind of shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that doing all the videos for that, yeah, this month alone, I'm probably gonna drop probably at least 2 freestyles. Um, over a beat. I'm gonna probably start a series with that because I got a lot of those that I
Mhm.
could just put out. I mean, I said earlier, I write a 16 a day. I have bars for days, bro. So like, I had to put them. I had to put them somewhere. You know what I mean? So um, yeah, music heavy first quarter. End of
Mhm.
first quarter, I'll probably be. Look at me talking like a label head again. End of first
Ah,
quarter.
you sound like
And,
an artist,
and
my guy. You sound like an artist.
but yeah, I feel like I'm gonna do maybe three or four. Well, this the thing. Everybody hit me. Lex hit me too. He was like, "Yo, please more than 4 battles this year." So like, I feel like I'll probably go on a little battle run this year too. But yo, with the music, I have so many things upcoming. Like I said, I got a bunch of I got possible festival performances and shit like that on the table. Like I want to take advantage of that. You know what I mean? But like, uh, I love battle rap, and I'm never gonna lose my love for battle rap. So, uh, yeah. Hopefully, if I get those battles that I listed done, we'll be good. But yeah, music battles, real sick brand, more merch. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? You're just gonna see me be a bigger brand this year. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Okay. All right, my brother, man. You know how you mean you rock, man. Anything you got going on,
yeah,
I'm gonna support. Whenever you drop the project, I'm definitely gonna review it. Me and you have a
yeah,
discussion about it, the whole nine and everything. Especially if you have another battle coming up, we're definitely gonna chop it up though.
yeah.
All right?
Yo, I appreciate you, bro. Thanks
And always,
always. You know what I
like
mean?
family, man.
Yeah,
You know,
got you, bro. Salute, man. Salute.
my guy,
Thank you.
man. That's my guy, real